invaded.
That sounds very pervasive, actually. No, it's fine. I don't mind.
You don't mind
Someone's
having...
got to help him.
Yeah.
I know his aimless friends don't want to help.
Yeah.
I
tried to. he made plans without me,
kidding.
so...
It's okay. I mean, I don't use the driveway space too much, so...
Or garage.
Or garage space.
So you want to give a quick little walkthrough of what's going on in your Uprise headquarters?
Oh, as far as this is going?
Yeah.
So Vin just bought this S13 off of our other Uprise member. That sounds weird. Off of our other friend Goob. And it was a pretty solid car, you know, prior to him buying it. There goes Cosio and his loud car. But unfortunately, the oil pump just decided to off itself. So now Vin is painstakingly trying to replace that. I honestly don't know anything about engines, but there he is. I know that right now he's dropping the oil pan.
And how long has he been working on this?
He's been here for a solid 4, 5, 6 hours. And he's a trooper because he's doing this with an injured arm.
Yes.
I'm trying to help him where I can, but I don't really know anything about anything. So hopefully is Ian leaving?
Yeah.
Ian's leaving. Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I didn't know he was leaving.
You're a very nice person for letting everyone invade your space.
That's fine. That's not a big deal.
Okay, we'll get back to you once Matt makes a mess.
Okay.
Matt, what are we doing?
We're here. We already started, as you can see. Cars up, people helping. Shout out to Uprise, Justin, for helping me out. So we're doing a lot today. We're gonna take out my subframe, take out my diff. The reason being, well, one, I need to weld my diff for the event. The event that's in not even 2 weeks, like a week and some change. Like it's coming up, so it's crunch time right now. I'm taking out the subframe because I got all new bushings, brand new all the bushings from Battle Version. 2 guys with the same cars, they recommended me these bushings, so shout out Daisy and Nico for helping me out with that. And then we're gonna take out the diff, weld it, and we're gonna switch everything back up, put it in, and then I also did get new, as you can see, very nice, some brand new Stance coilovers. I got hooked up with them pretty nice. I mean, not price wise, but.
What are the spring rates and what'd you do for them?
Bro, I haven't looked at my phone. It's like 22K.
2214 and Helper Springs, right?
Yeah, and Helper Springs. So I added that on there. So
you can finally get rid of those eBay garbage coilovers that are on the car.
Freaking
it won't zoom in.
Monster truck bouncing Bettys, dude. They suck on the freeway when it you hit a dip. But yeah, I'm excited for these. And then yeah, I bought these, so I was like, might as well. I got to take out the rear coils to take out the subframe, so might as well just do it all at once.
What are you doing, Ulysses?
Taking the coils out. I already took that one out. Yes, I just took this one out.
What brand are these, anyways?
Yes. Looks like Rev 9 Hyper Street 2s. Performance suspension.
Oh, brother.
I don't know about all that.
Elite suspension.
I don't know about all that.
So while Matt is struggling, god damn, this guy's so loud.
Oh my
so
God.
while Matt is struggling to undo his one V-band to drop his entire exhaust that Aaron made, which we'll overlay some clips of after this.
Yeah. I gotta get the hanger tool.
Everyone is swapping his coilovers.
Yeah.
So how long do you think it would actually take him to do this subframe bushing swap and everything? Considering he already has the subframe done at Nico's house with the bushings in, how long do you think it's gonna take him to drop this subframe?
We talking about with people around him like right now or on his own?
Both.
I will pay for it.
All right.
You will pay for anything but to do it yourself.
I will do it myself.
I think it'll be a
more hands-on.
A 6 to 7 hour difference.
6 to 7 hours. So how long do you think it's gonna take him?
By myself? It'd be a minute by myself,
Yeah, it'd be a
bro.
while.
I would help, I just don't work on it.
He'd have to take days off. He'd have to take days off for sure.
So we're in the middle of taking the exhaust off. It's not the craziest thing to do. It's not as easy as just a bolt-on because obviously it's a full custom one piece. But I have the V-band almost off, but we have to take the hanger off and we need the exhaust hanger tool, which is at someone else's house.
So why is it not like a normal SC300 exhaust?
Because I can't take it off from the
No,
cap
but
back.
why is it different?
Why is it different? Because it's made by Aaron.
And we have clips of that, so we'll show you.
Aaron. Hi guys. So today we're at Pandora Motorsports. They're gonna be doing my exhaust. Essentially, long story short, a couple months back, the exhaust wasn't fully bolted on, and then it wasn't even attached to any of the hangers weren't attached. So completely just fell off on the freeway. I don't know if you still have the clip from that, but it was just completely scraped through the resonator. Sounds like a lawnmower now.
Pretty much what I did is I just like ghetto rigged it just so he could drive it home, but then he ended up driving it everywhere like that.
Yeah, and it works, and it worked. So
it's just
I
leaking
mean,
like crazy.
Yeah, it just sounds horrible, and it doesn't feel like, I don't know. We thought about getting like a bolt-on like Blitz exhaust or something like that, but they were too. They would hang too low. Like from the pictures, it would look like it would just hang way too low, and I didn't want to like deal with scraping or anything like that, especially if I lowered my car some more. So that was a no-go. And then I thought like maybe HKS, but they didn't really make them for the SC like that. So, or I didn't find any. So
they do, but it's for a sore. And it'll work, but the thing is it hangs low too. Yeah,
it hangs low. And then people recommended like Mark IV Supra HKS, but you would also have to add like pipe to it. So it just was, at that point we were like, you know what, Frank did his car here, or Viron did his car here, and it looked really cool. And they just said, might as well just go custom exhaust. Everyone in Aimless recommended that. Especially if I'm gonna motor swap it or something like that later in the future, it would be nice to just already have the exhaust
You
done.
only have to make the exhaust once.
Huh?
You only have to make the exhaust for the chassis
make the
once.
exhaust once. And then I thought like better than just like buying exhaust for now and then doing this later on, that's just gonna add up.
No compromise.
Yeah, it's just more money at that point. So just might as well just do it all now. So I'm excited to see how it goes. We'll talk to Aaron.
Hello.
So I don't know if you want to run down what we're looking to do to my car, because you're more the expert on this. What I'm gonna do or what he's gonna do? Okay. So we talked it out, and essentially we decided to go with a 3-inch stainless steel pipe all the way down, bypass the cats hopefully, and then ultra quiet resonator.
No. Don't incriminate me.
No, we're gonna do. Trust me, we're gonna do the cats, but we're gonna do ultra quiet resonator and then Apex N1.
Apex N1 muffler.
N1 muffler.
Yeah, he messaged me talking about having an exhaust made, and initially I directed him towards a Blitz exhaust that's already made, but he told me that those hang pretty low. Yeah, so we decided if we can do it custom, we can route it in a way that's best for low cars and keep everything high and off the ground, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're here again at Pandora Motorsports. It was a little more than expected, so honestly it sounds amazing, like way better than I liked or expected, to be honest. We'll show you pictures of how it looked. But a couple of things, he finished up the exhaust and he texted me, hey, like we started up the car, we finished the exhaust, but there's still some like sound. So they found out they thought it was the gaskets for the exhaust manifold, but turns out the exhaust manifold was actually just like broken in general, or like it's hard to say. We'll show you a picture, but it kind of like ripped open. So he patched it up, welded it again. So they did a little extra work, a little more than anticipated. They did an excellent job with this car. You want to hear it? Very nice. I like a lot. I hope you like a lot too. But yeah, very deep, not raspy, not too loud, but loud enough where I like it. I like a little sound, and then just the tone. I love the tone. I love like a nice deep tone when it's in idle too. Oh, thanks for watching this part. On to the next part.
Okay, well this side's down. Oh. You good? Yeah. This is really nice though, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, look at fucking buff guy over here. Oh!
What do you mean you thought I had it? You just dropped it.
All right, Matt, it's been 5 hours. What'd you do?
5 hours. Minus 3 hours. We disconnected.
Hey, trigger discipline, man.
Watch out, guys. We took out the whole exhaust. We figured out how to do that. So, but in the meantime, while I was trying to do that, we disconnected the e-brake.
Calipers.
Took out the calipers. Now I'm
Rear
gonna
coilovers.
Rear coilovers. Now I'm gonna just start going in on the subframe. I'm gonna take out a little more brackets that are with the brake line, but leave the brake lines in because I don't want to bleed them, or I don't know if they're bled, to be honest.
So how long do you think it's going to be until we actually see this thing coming out?
Honestly, a couple more hours, if that. I don't think it'll be too long since we got the exhaust off, and then I already started loosening some stuff. Oh, drive shaft's off too. I just gotta pry it out. So it's like
just sway bar
halfway.
and 4
sway
bolts,
bar,
right?
and then just like there's 4 bolts that go with one of the bushings, and then another like main bolt that holds the subframe. And other than that, that's really it. And then we'll take off like the axles and the rest once it's out. But I'm trying to take the subframe out. Once I fully take it out. Oh yeah.
Oh, baby.
Like butter. What'd you just do, Justin?
I didn't do anything.
I
was
know.
just watching.
What'd you just do,
You
Matt?
watched. I installed diff bearings. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, actually, no, we just put this.
Is it cracked? Oh my god, this guy just put his head right in the...
Sorry.
Is it cracked?
No.
Yeah. I'm drinking a Truly.
I can have a
Truly.
Alright, Matt.
Alright.
Update.
So.
What time is it? Not actually. How long has it been?
It's been some time. A couple hours, to be honest, maybe like 3-4 hours, and subframe's not out, but almost there. So basically, so far we disconnected
Everything.
Everything, yeah. I already went over half the stuff. So Ian's working on the other ABS. We finally figured out how to take out one side. The other side, I didn't even know. The whole like stem of the ABS came out.
They
There's
tore
copper
apart
wire.
the ABS
yeah,
sensor.
I'm gonna have to get a new sensor.
Okay, but yeah, all they have to do now
Yeah.
is unbolt the subframe bolts, so it's finally coming out, and then after we get it out, tomorrow we'll continue, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're gonna go feed us.
I'm gonna feed you guys. Hopefully,
No, actually.
we can get the diff out too. We'll see, like, cause the axles will be pretty easy to get out.
And then you could get it welded tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully, the plan is to take out the full. Oh wow.
What the fuck? Who is that?
That's Jay-Z. I mean, that's Nico, our fellow SC. The plan is to get
Sensor's off. It's a little
sensors
broken.
off. It's okay.
But I think when we pull everything out, pull the axle out and try and kind of knock it out from the
yeah,
inside.
I'll just get a new sensor. I'll live with only one sensor. Hopefully I have.
All right, we're gonna go eat it out.
So that's the generator. It is time.
Time for what?
Time to moment of truth. So I should have unbolted all the main bolts that went to the.
All right, drop it.
Yeah.
Just go to one of the knuckles and balance it.
coming down. It's coming down.
Matt, go balance it. No, with
No,
your
with your
hand.
hand. With your hand. Just hold it just so it doesn't.
Just don't put your hands under it. Just put it on the top.
Hold the side, yeah. You ready?
Where did I hold it?
Just anywhere. Just make sure your hands aren't under it. Because if it teeters to one side.
Okay, I'm like holding it up, kind of. The drive shaft is like.
Oh, you guys didn't take the drive shaft out? Oh, you guys didn't hit it with a sledgehammer? Matt, just go under there and just tap it. Here, give me the sledgehammer. I could tap from the top. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I don't have a good angle like that.
There it goes. Matt, just don't put your hand under. Here, that's good.
Smashing up my fucking fingers.
And no one has their hands under it, right?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Pull your side.
Yes, I am cameraman now.
I'm trying. There it
Oh,
goes.
there goes subframe.
Everyone's good?
Yep, we're good.
All right.
It is out of the car.
So as you guys can see, Matt and Nico got the subframe out. Now they're just gonna pull it out and tear it apart. What are you doing?
So, we're taking off the axles, and Dylan of Aimless was saying it'd be easier to break the axle nuts or axle bolts while
Loose
it was
in the
on
car.
the car.
We probably should have did that.
But no, this is way easier. Dylan of Aimless was
Two
wrong.
people, bar on the floor.
Not even. Look, we're on the floor. He doesn't even. One person. Look at that. Look at this.
walk away.
Oh, so easy. See that? Oh, power tools.
You really proved me wrong there. All right, I'll get back to you guys probably tomorrow, once the diff is welded and the subframe is ready to go back in.
Just drop it.
Hold the light right. Oh,
It's out.
we're here at Nico's. We're welding the diff. He's already getting the bzz bzz. He's already getting the welding going. But there's music on it there, so copyright. So they're just gonna see clips. But yeah, we got it all brake cleaned. You'll see the clips. Torched it, so you'll see some like I said, more clips. I now have a differential. All right, and to make things easier, I'm explaining this now. Here we put in the new bushings for the subframe. So we got all those in a couple of days ago. So all we have to do is just switch everything over. All I need to do now is the diff bushings, which we're trying to figure out how to get those out. Shouldn't be too hard, and then put those in, and then we should be all good to put everything in. So here we go, taking the bush.
All right, so we just got back from Nico's. What do you think?
Greetings part 2. I'm happy with the overcast, but it's time to get to work. We got the diff welded, bushings out. We have all the bushings in the subframe. I already explained this earlier.
I did all of that.
He did that.
Yes, he did.
Thanks to in advance. There's a lot of names, but thanks to all the people who helped. But
yeah, we got the diff, we got the subframe with all the bushings, and now we got to throw it all back together.
yeah, we got, and then we actually did thanks to Uprise.
They put the
Justin
coilovers
from
in.
Uprise and Guillermo from Aimless.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna get back to work. Thank you, Nico.
Every
got the
arm
front
goes
closing.
back on that one.
Thank you, Nico.
Anytime.
Go.
I read a forum that says you can relocate this harness by unplugging it from behind this grommet here. And there's a lot of words on this forum, not enough pictures. So I'm just gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna unplug everything and then tuck it through the engine bay right over here on this side. There's a little access hole here. And according to the forum, it just goes up over here and then through the top and back out over here, which is really nice because on 240s, this is pretty much how they did it with 240s, is they like route it around the top of the fender here. But that still gives the harness room to kind of see the tire. So it's possible to rub the harness with the tire. So this way it's in the engine bay and totally out of the way.
They already got it through.
No more rubby. No more rubby bubby.
This was supposed to be a lot easier, but it wasn't.
But
The biggest thing was the clips under the dash. So there's a whole bunch of them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 under the dash. They're really annoying to unplug. Kind of just got to struggle down there. Our buddy Sal got them out in 2 minutes because he's perfect.
it's not from Uprise, by the way.
What helped was disconnecting the whole harness and kind of feeding it back in so that you have more play to tug on wires and whatnot. Other than that, another thing is over here there's another harness that goes from the firewall up into the engine bay here, and it's kind of connected to the main engine harness here. So what you have to do is take this plate off, this metal plate, and then you'll see that it's 2 separate like I guess slots for the harnesses. So you just got to cut it out of the main one and it'll kind of get freed and you'll be able to pull all the wires out.
Damn, this shit fucked up, bro. You're gonna delaminate these. good.
All right, so it's time for the front wiring harness that was going over, going under or in the wheel well. Thanks. I'm gonna say shout out Uprise and Aimless for this whole video, but we did it through the hood, so that's nice. It's out
You're
the
not
way.
giving no context here.
What do you? Okay, so we
Wire
finished-
harness, hood,
Okay.
fender. Yes.
We finished the car, so we tucked the wiring harness up through the engine bay or above the strut tower, so now
the
it's
hood?
not rubbing. You want me to pop the hood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's now tucked through here. Zip ties, best friend ever. So now it doesn't rub. We fixed the wiring on it, so now it's not showing. We tried bashing the pinch weld, didn't really work as much. We'll figure that out. Oh, look at that. Okay. And then new coils. Stance XR1s, shout out you for doing the what's it called, preload and all that, setting the height. We'll fix the height later.
I take no credit in case it's bad.
The other
The
side.
most important question is, do you feel smarter after doing all of this?
I know. So what happened was I read like forums beforehand. I watched videos, but I was like, what is all this, bro? Like all these words. Like to give you context, I've never really been under a car like that much and like touched that much stuff under the car. So like drive shaft, sway bar, fucking e-brake lines, all this stuff. I had like no idea where it was and how I was gonna do it. So I was like,
And it all
low-key
makes sense now because you did it.
Yeah, so now it's just like big kid Legos. So it was fun. As you can see, it's fun getting down and dirty. About to have the best shower of my life. But yeah, it was fun getting everything. We're gonna see how it all drives. I gotta drive 100 miles or give or take, then redo the fluid on the diff and
Bolt
we'll
check.
see it. We'll see in bolt check. We'll see you at T Hill. T Hill.
2 weeks.
2 week. 1 week.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Before you close up, let's do a test drive around the block.
Yeah.
I put entirely too
You
much.
put in way too much work.
way too much free
Honestly,
labor.
the aimless guys, it's all a sham. They got ghost mechanics doing the work in the background. and
That's
then they-
crazy.
got
they,
loud pack and Uprise
yeah.
doing all the work.
Yeah, and then at the end, they got one guy talking at the end.
That's crazy. That's
Saying
kind of
what
what
they
happened this
did.
entire video.
No. Matt dropped the subframe. And Matt put in a lot of
Backpedaling.
work. Matt put in a lot of work. But the
Backpedaling.
rest of aimless,
I'm happy I did the good amount of work.
yeah, he learned.
Yeah, no, I was fully expecting
The
for
rest
Matt
of
not to get
Aimless,
into the
though.
car. I came back, seen Matt in the car, I was like, oh my god.
Honestly, Dylan wasn't even recording half the time.
I know, I wasn't.
That's kind of messed up.
All right, so we were about to start doing the oil pan on Mark's car, and we were about to go get the engine hoist to support the motor, but then Matt called us freaking out because he swapped his subframe with solid bushings, but he forgot to tighten his fucking calipers. And
No, I didn't do this side.
okay, someone forgot to tighten his calipers, and then his caliper fell off, so now we had to go save him. Matt, we're coming.
All right, thank you so
right.
much.
We on the way.
All right, we just packed up some random tools, and now we're gonna head over to Matt. What happened?
Do you have the piston compression tool?
I brought a press, yes.
He brought a press, yes.
What happened?
That's on me.
I guess my
Can you give me
Caliper?
that thing? Because we're in the middle of the street.
Yeah, okay, we're coming. Was it recording any of it?
Bitch!
No, it wasn't.
Mark, I thought you put it in record.
I thought you had it.
All right, bring it back, bring it back.
God damn it, I missed all that.
So,
been recording?
here, let me see.
It's been recording.
No, I just, okay, so I guess no one pressed record, but we got here, and the
Hey.
pistons popped out, and yeah, Matt, what do you think?
So I was driving down the road and
how's this gonna work? It's gonna hit
He's
on the-
distracted, but we're literally on Jackson with this shit all torn apart. And
yeah, my brake didn't feel good. Like I was able to push it in all the way, and it wasn't fully braking.
Who was in the car with them?
Huh? No.
What happened?
No. So we went to go pick up my car because we were on our way to your house, and then when we were coming down, he literally pulls up to the side of me, like slowly, like freaking out, and he was like, "Dude, my fucking brakes won't work." Like, I keep pushing them, and they're like, not like it's just going all the way down to the floor, and then. Yeah, we just decided to pull over, and he was just like freaking out. And as soon as we like looked in there,
You just saw the caliper laying in the
was just
fucking
dangling.
wheel?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Were you there?
I was like,
I was behind him, and then there was a lady behind Matt because Matt's dumbass pulled up to the side of Guillermo. And then the lady in the back was like, "Move, bitch!" And then fucking Matt was just chilling there, fucking talking to Guillermo.
He was just freaking out, bro. And she fucking sped off and just flipped him off. It was the funniest thing ever. Matt was just like,
She was in the fucking bins.
why
bro.
did this look like?
Was the piston able to go back in?
Yeah, it's going.
It's going?
Yeah, it's just so janky because like I don't want to put the other end on that fitting right
Yeah,
there.
that's so much easier.
Why not use the pad to push it in, like against it?
I don't want to ruin the pad.
Well, we could get new pads.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Either way, what if we can't? You know, I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. There Matt and Guillermo go looking for his brake pad because no store has it in stock, and this is our only option. So they're gonna have to go hunt down this entire street, retrace all their steps trying to find a missing brake pad because that's our only option now.
I don't know if it was recording, but this is entirely on me.
No, it's not.
I'm claiming it.
There was too many chefs in the kitchen, right?
No, it's entirely on me.
No, there was too many chefs in the kitchen.
Nah, this
It
is
was a long day.
this is a rookie mistake.
We did a lot of
Rookie mistake. I never heard of
mistake.
this rookie mistake. I'm just glad that the caliper's usable and the piston didn't go flying into the abyss. Cause imagine how bad this will be if we had to find a fucking SC300 left rear caliper.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to drift this weekend. Bro, I got so lucky that the caliper was hanging on the knuckle. It was like just like hanging like this on the knuckle. And if not, like that would have, the whole caliper would have been dragging the rear, the e-brake line would have been just like hanging and just.
So continuing on with the last minute drift prep, today I'm going to be helping Matt out because he had work and then drift events tomorrow. As you guys would have seen, we installed his welded diff, and if you guys watched Mark's video where we prepped his SC300, you would have seen that when I changed the diff fluid, there was a bunch of like metal shavings that came out, and that's just what happens when you weld a diff. There's a lot of like slag and stuff that gets caught up in there and you got to clear it out. So what I'm going to be doing for Matt is the same thing as Mark, where I'm going to be changing his fluid and putting in fresh fluid. And then I'm also going to be bleeding his brakes using my power bleeder because as you guys would have seen a few days ago, someone forgot to tighten his caliper, the piston popped out, and yeah, now there's a bunch of air in the line. Thankfully we were able to save the caliper just by putting the piston back on, but I'm going to use my power bleeder to finish getting all the air out because Matt said it's really spongy. And yeah, to do that I have a Motive power bleeder. I've been using this thing for a long time and I really like it because I could bleed brakes by myself. To use it, I pretty much pump it up to a certain PSI and just crack the bleeder and it bleeds itself. And then you need some adapters for it. Right now I have a Nissan adapter, which is what I use on my own car, so I could bleed my brakes by myself. And then I also have a BMW adapter from when I used to have a BMW. And then Matt just picked up right here a universal adapter that will work on his car so we could bleed the brakes using it. And then I'm also going to be adding a bolt to his clutch pedal because we figured out the other day that the way that his clutch pedal bolts, it's two bolts that go through the master into the pedal like this, and then a bolt in the back on top, and he's missing the one on top. So when he presses the clutch in like this, it actually bends his entire pedal back so it doesn't disengage his clutch all the way. And yeah, so that'll be really bad if he's trying to drift and clutch kicking or clutching in to pull the e-brake and his freaking e-brakes, and his clutch pedals bending and everything and not disengaging. So I'm gonna try to figure that out and put a bolt in it. I'll show you when I get to it, but right now all I'm gonna do is change the fluid and then bleed the brakes. Again, always remember to change your fluid after you weld a diff, otherwise you will have all this stuff stuck in there, which is all the slag and everything that comes loose when you weld a diff. So drive a few miles on it, change the fluid, and clean this metal drain plug out because you don't want this in here. This will wear out your ring and pinion. Okay, so I just finished changing the fluid on Matias's diff. As you guys would have seen, there was a lot of metal on it, which is why I highly recommend changing the fluid if you guys put a welded diff in your car before you start drifting it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start bleeding the brakes now. As you guys can see, I have all the wheels off. And the way you want to bleed brakes is you want to go from the caliper that's the furthest from the master first. The master is right there in the driver's side front, so I'm gonna do the right rear first, then I'm gonna do the left rear, and then the right front, left front. But before doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and attach this spring that we found hidden in Raymond's crock from when, I guess what happened was after Matias's caliper popped, they went to Justin's house to bleed his brakes because obviously the caliper popped, a bunch of air got in the system. But there's still air in the system, which is why we're gonna bleed it today with the power bleeder. But yeah, when they were bleeding it and changing the pads while they were there, they accidentally lost this clip because I got stuck in Raymond's shoe. And all right, Raymond, what'd you come across?
So when Matt's car was broken, we were fixing that shit, and then we were doing the brakes, and then Justin had took some like little spring off, and then we were hella like, what the fuck, where'd it go? We couldn't find that shit. And we were looking all over, bro, checking like 3 different cars under the cars. And then forgot to check under here.
All right, so I wanted to quickly show what's going on with this clutch pedal so you guys could see the problem. I might have to zoom out a little bit. When you press this clutch pedal in, the entire pedal itself bends. And the reason for that is there's a bolt up there. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it, but it's missing. So the only bolts holding it are the 2 that attach it to the firewall through the master. And that's all play in the pedal from it flexing. So it's not fully disengaging his clutch, and that's why I believe his clutch is going bad. But he'll be fine for the weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and let's see how Matt does this weekend, which will probably be the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching. So I was closing the video off, as you guys seen, and then as I was driving Matt's car, I heard a terrible grinding noise, so I came to Phil so he could be my second set of ears, and he said, what if Matt put the pad on backwards? And I was just like, yeah, that would be very stupid, he wouldn't do that. Then we pulled the wheel off, saw all this flake, and we were like, wait a minute, what if he actually did that? And Phil, what'd you find?
Shake my head. Unicorn dust.
If you guys look right, we'll put the caliper off and you'll see, but yeah, this dude, Matt, just do better.
Shake my head, bro. Shake my head.
Is it backwards?
Yep, it's backwards.
Swear.
Yeah, it's backwards.
There's no way this idiot actually put it on. Matt, what the fuck? Yo, this is your Lexus people. What do you think? This is your people.
We don't claim them. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh my! It's hot.
It's hot.
I was gonna say you're about to pick it up. It's about you hella hot. We just drove the car, dude. All right, I'm closing the video. Matt, stop fucking up.